So let's begin with the screen review of the Poco X3 Pro in my hands. This is right now the maximum brightness, watching YouTube at 1080p 60 FPS HDR. What I love about it, with the, of course, Android 12 and updated YouTube application, you can watch up to 4K. Of course, that makes no sense if the smartphone supports maximum 1080p. So yeah, Poco X3 Pro, guys. What do we have? Full HD plus resolution, 6.67 inch, or let's just say 6.7 inch screen. It's easier to say. Dot display, of course, dot display, it means with this camera in the middle. 2400 with 1080p. Screen density is 395 ppi, 20 with 9 eyes aspect ratio. Guys, the screen itself maybe it's not the most powerful, the best basically side of this device, and for the price range of $300, the 8GB RAM variant which I'm having, you could get an AMOLED screens, 90 Hz AMOLED screens, and or 60 Hz. Redmi Note 10 series and Redmi Note 10 Pro, they have AMOLED panel, but they are limited at 60 Hz, and they have almost 2 times basically brighter displays. This one is 450 nits with 120 Hz high refresh rate and 240 Hz touch sampling rate. But remember that it does have a dynamic switch from 50 to 60 to 90 to 120 Hz. Regarding the options, you can only choose 60 or 120 Hz. There is no standard 90 Hz high refresh rate. It supports sunlight mode and reading mode 3.0, and we have a Corning Gorilla Glass 6 with this device, ninjas. There's a Corning Gorilla Glass 6 on the front. Beautiful for $250. Come on, guys, beautiful. There you go. Awesome. Checking here viewing angles. Not bad for LCD IPS panel, not bad. Here we go. We're gonna check right now the split screen option. Works flawlessly with 120 Hz screen. By the way, if you want to know and watch my tutorial how to enable all apps into 120 Hz to run, example Facebook or YouTube, I have a tutorial for that. Remember, you will not be able to run games, ninjas. Most of the games do not support 120 FPS. There are a lot of games which you can play 120 FPS mode, but most of them can't do that. They're still limited at 30 or 60 FPS max tops. But again, like I see myself, 1080p HDR 60 FPS video right now works flawlessly with the Facebook here, and the split screen option is just right now beautiful. Check this out. Flawless Snapdragon 860. Remember that the Poco X3 Pro, it's a global version, comes with the wide one L1 support for Netflix HD quality, so no sweat for you guys. You're not gonna be nervous or be disappointed by the Poco X3 Pro features right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, let's go now immediately here to options, go into the settings, and we're gonna show you, just a minute, let's enable the settings, and we're gonna go to the display mode, light or dark mode. There you go. We have also reading mode or brightness level. You can enable sunlight mode. Color scheme, I always choose auto with a cool effect. Refresh rate 60 or 120 Hz. Check this out. Smooth, very, very smooth. Of course, you can check the full screen display mode, buttons or gestures, lock screen, raise to wake up. Standard features which you can obviously find in my previous videos or in different YouTube videos. Anyway, also right now we're gonna go to the minimum brightness. Let me just disable everything here and yeah, switch. This is the minimum brightness, perfect for bedtime. 50% brightness, this 50%, and this is 100%. Yes, ninjas, maybe a small downside will be that this device for a price range of $250 to $300 maybe doesn't have the brightest screen in the world. There's I mean, every single AMOLED panel of this price range will have a better brightness, higher brightness. Nevertheless, I am completely understandable. I understand here that we can't get everything perfect. This is just as good as it can get for $250 to $300. Thank you, Poco. Thank you for all of this. Beautiful. Let's go next. Sound speaker test with the Poco X3 Pro. Max volume, YouTube. Check this out. Wow. Ramzan Days, voices only. This is not music instruments, guys. Just voices a cappella in the background. Ramzan Days. This is what I use in my speed test videos, the background tracks. Wow. By the way, guys, the secondary speaker is not the same volume as the main speaker. Most of the smartphones, only flagship smartphones, they offer this, or gaming smartphones. But still, it is loud enough at good quality there. Wow. Assam, 3W, Muslim rapper who makes rap songs without music instruments, only a cappella, beatbox. subscribe him and make sure to let him know that you saw him on my YouTube channel. Send salam please to him. Awesome, awesome. Great, seriously, great sounding device. Love it so far. Let's go now and test the 3.5mm headphone jack. There we go. Checking the headphones. Having a budget, cheap headphones, $25. They're nothing expensive. Obviously, with more expensive stuff, you're gonna get better sound. The bass is great, Ninjas. The sound volume, I wish that it's higher. The sound volume is not that really impressive. I would give it 8 score. For the quality, I would give it 9 for this price range. But the loudness, I wish that it's a bit louder. Depends, maybe just because I'm using this Blitz with headphones which I'm using. Anyway, let's continue. Next now. Check it out. It does also have FM radio support. Beautiful. Check this out. Nice, Poco. Nice. And of course, like always, we'll be finishing this audio review with the mic quality test. Let's check it out. I just recorded something. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the mic check quality with the Poco X3 Pro. My mouth is 40 centimeters away. Check. The noise cancellation in the background also. 1, 2, 1, 2. My mouse is just a few centimeters away right now. Check the quality. Yes. Let's check also the noise cancellation. Wow, bro. By the way, my laptop is working, so there is noises in the background. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. What a great quality. I'm giving it 9 scoring just for this price range. Mic quality and loudness is spot on. Trust me, spot on. Also, the speaker's loudness is really great. I just that wish with the volume output for the 3.5mm headphone jack was slightly louder. Everything else is just amazing. Thank you, Poco. Ninjas, this is a great package right now regarding the screen and audio for this price range coupled with the Snapdragon 860 flagship chip. Let's go next.